Hey guys, this is Francis Quay coming to you from Cheat Code ALGO. I just want to say a welcome to our Clubhouse family. We definitely have just absolutely been having a great time on Clubhouse so far. I'm happy to be able to provide any type of value that we can and do our part in bettering our community when it comes to building wealth and doing their thing when it comes to trading and all that good stuff. I'm really excited to be able to offer this to you guys for free. This is amazing software that's really going to change the way you trade. It's an absolute game changer. I'm not saying that just because I created it. I'm saying that because it literally has changed the game. I personally have seen a ton of success with it, and a bunch of our guys in our group, our trading group at Invest Academy, have also seen the same type of success. Overall, again, just want to really thank you guys and welcome you to the software. All we're asking for you guys, if you are using the software, you love it, and you're finding success with it, you just tell somebody else about it. That's the primary thing. We want to get the word out about this, and that's why we're here to really make sure that everybody's getting their full value out of it, right? So without further ado, what I want to do is basically get you guys set up and using it and figuring out how it works and all that good stuff. Okay, so first thing you're going to do basically is going to come to your browser. You're going to type in TradingView.com. That's where the software is hosted. Now on TradingView.com, what TradingView.com is a charting software. It's a free charting platform for anybody to use. I highly encourage anybody that's serious about trading to get on TradingView.com. If you're new to trading, this may look a little bit intimidating to you at first, but do not worry. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is focus on two things that I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay. So when you come to TradingView.com, first thing you're going to do is create an account. You're going to create an account right here in the right hand corner. It's going to say, sign up now or something along those lines. You're going to click on that, create a new account. Okay. Once you create a new account and you have a username, which your username will pop up here just like ours is, that username is what we need to give you access to the software. So you're going to DM us that username or send it to us in the email at cheatcodealgo@gmail.com, right? And then we're going to get you access over to this software, all right? So once you get access, what's going to happen is you're going to get an alerts bar right here. You're going to click on this, and it's going to tell you right here that you've been given access to the Cheat Code Algo, okay? This is your alert section on your tabs. Now, once you have access to the Cheat Code Algo, basically all you're going to do is click on that, this little panel that it gives you saying that you've been granted access. Click on that, and then it's going to take you to the actual algorithm itself, and you can go ahead and add it to favorites and basically see what it does and all that type of stuff, right? Now, once you have access to the Cheat Code Algo, you're going to come in to your ticker bar here, and you're going to type in any ticker you want to look at. Let's say you want to look at Apple, okay? You're going to come down here, click on Apple, type in the ticker symbol, and you're going to scroll down here to full featured chart and click on that, okay? Now, what's going to happen here is, so let me go ahead and reset this because this isn't what it's going to look like for you out of the box, right? So I just want to get you guys to see exactly what it's going to look like when you first come over to set this up. So when you first get it, this is what your chart is going to look like, right? It's basically going to just look like a regular candlestick chart. It's going to have white background. It's going to look just like this, okay? Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come in, right click on the screen, go down to color theme, and change the color theme to dark. Okay, that's going to bring you here. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come here to the settings on chart properties, click on that. It's going to say bodies, borders, and wick. You're going to click on borders, make the borders black. Click on wick. Make the wicks gray, right? And then your bars are going to look like this, okay? Now, the final thing you're going to do to get the Cheat Code Algo up and running is you're going to come here to indicators. You're going to type in Cheat Code Algo. It's going to say Cheat Code Algo V3. And we'll click on that. Okay. Now, once you get there, then it's going to populate with the Cheat Code Algo V3. Now, there are two other indicators that come with the cheat code set, and we use these indicators to confirm entries and exits into buy and sell signals. Those are going to be the CCA squeeze, which operates similar to a TTM squeeze for those of you who are familiar, but it works much, much better. And then you have the CC swing indicator, which also works similar to a MACD, but much, much better as well. And we're going to get to those in just a second. So this is the full setup, but we're going to take it step by step. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize those and get to this, right? So the first thing you're going to notice here is that your candles are all colored either green or red. And that basically is giving you a bullish trend or bearish trend, right? And then you have this cloud underneath of your signals, right? And what this cloud is basically telling you is whether or not the momentum is trending in your favor or if it's just flat and not really trending at all. Okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter into a trade when you get a buy signal like this. Your second confirmation of that buy signal is that you have an upward trend going, right? Now, if you have a flat trend like this, you don't want to enter into a trade that has a flat trend like that, right? Because that means that it's bullish, but the momentum really isn't there, okay? So, and vice versa, if you're entering a short position, you also want to do the same thing. You want to, the short position trend needs to be going in a downward direction. If it's flat, not much so, okay? So, the second thing you're going to find out is that, or you're going to see here, is that you have this panel right here, right? Which can look a little bit intimidating if you don't understand what you're looking at. So what this is you got a buy signal, right? This is called a trade manager, this panel right here, okay? So you got a buy signal at 133.14, right? Now, how do you know when you want to take profit or when you want to, exit a trade if it's going against you? Well, this is where you get your stop loss and you get your take profit points, okay? So you get your entry at 133.14. It sets a stop loss at 130.78. So if the stock goes to 130.78, you should exit the trade completely, okay? That is what this is there for. This is to protect you in case the stock continues to go downward. You don't, or let's say wanted to close this gap right here, you're not going to be around for all that. Especially my guys who trade options, you don't want to be stuck in a trade that is going south for too long, right? So that's going to be your stop loss. Your take profit points is just areas in which you want to take profit. So you have here your first take profit points at 135.49. At this point, you exit out 25% of your trade. Your second would be at 136.67, 137.85, and your TP4 at 140.20. So maybe at each one of these levels, you take 25% profit. Maybe you take 50% profit on the first, 25 on the second, 25 on the third. It's up to you to decide how you would like to take profit. I just recommend to do 25% at a time, just to keep it simple. Now, if a trade starts to, let's say you get to TP2 and the price action starts to reverse below TP1, I exit that trade completely. So what I actually do is I actually set each level as a stop loss as well. As it continues moving higher, each level then becomes my stop loss. But I'll get more into trading strategies with the cheat code a little bit later. For right now, that's just the basics of it. So what we're going to do is let's just go back to see how this trade had played out on December 14th of 2020 with the cheat code algo, right? So here you get a buy signal at 122.90, all right? On December the 14th, you get a buy signal at 122.90. Your stop loss is at 120.55. First take profit point at 125.25. So first hour of the day, you're at 122.90. This is a 1 hour chart that we're on. This software is optimized primarily for 1 hour charts, but it works on all different time frame. You can go to the 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart, whatever it is you trade. It should work the same. Now, when it comes to larger trades like daily charts and things like that, it may be a little bit different, but overall it still works just fine. So get your buy signal 122.90, and here we go. All right, it starts to dip a little bit. All right, it bounces right off of this green line, all right, which acts pretty much like a support. So you got in at 122.90, dipped down a little bit to 122.25, and then gapped up the next day at 125.25. Actually touched 126.43, which is your second take profit point. Within that same hour, it hit both take profit points. So at this point, you would have taken profit twice. So you would be out of this trade about 50% at that point. Hits TP2 again. Now hits TP3. So at this point, you'd sell out another 25% of your position. All right. It's hanging out at TP3, gives plenty of opportunity to exit your trade. Breaks above. It almost hits TP4. In this range here, you could have sold out completely out of the trade, or you could just be holding the last 25 to see what happens. Boom. Okay, so now you get a sell signal. Anytime you get a sell signal, exit the trade completely. Do not hold on or none of that type of stuff. If you get a sell signal, go ahead and exit it. The reason why is because even if the trend reverses after you get a sell signal, you're going to get another buy signal. So you can re-enter to trade when it's safe. The system is going to tell you when it's safe to re-enter that trade. Okay, no need to hold on to it hoping that it's going to turn around. If you're at a loss, which in this case you're not, you would have locked in 75% profit, and then you have your 25% here that's still well in the money at 127.50 when you got in at 122.14. So, like I said, exit the trade. This would have been a fully successful trade. Just very, very nicely well done on that trade. Here you now get a sell signal, okay? Now, when on sell signals, you don't necessarily want to take a short position unless your CC squeeze and your CC swing are also indicating downward momentum. Then you would combine it with the cheat code V3, and that will give you a short trade, okay? Now, at this point, you exit your trade. Let's see what happens thereafter, okay? You've gotten down, you're entered at 127.40. Let's say you took a put position or you shorted. You got your stop loss at 129.58. Okay, so then here you have a nice strong gap down to TP2 at 124.13. Okay, $3 down on Apple, put contracts. That could be a 50%, 60%, 100% gain depending on your contract. Okay, so like I mentioned before, when you get to a point in which, let me actually replay that one more time. When you get to a point in which your trade has broken back above your TP1, let's say you get to TP2, all right? So like I mentioned, TP2, once I get to TP2, TP1 now becomes my stop loss. So once I break back above TP1, I'm going to exit that trade completely. So now I got in at 127.40, went down to 124.13, locked in some profit there, locked in about 50% profit there. Once I break back above 125.22, I'm out of the trade completely. Still a nice successful trade on that contract, on that swing. So now you get a buy signal here at 126.99. And boom, the next day you gapped up to, you basically hit TP3, right, on the gap up. So you went from 126.99 to 134.07, locked in 75% of your profits up there. Here you break down past TP1. You would have exited that trade completely there. So you would have went from 126.99 to 75% profit locked in on 134.07. Then you would have exited out to your last 25% of your trade at 130.53. Again, another successful trade here. Now you get a sell signal here. And this is actually going to be a nice example of how your stop losses can protect you, right? So your entry here is at 131.39. And boom, it hits your stop loss at 133.14. Okay, so you would have been, if you had taken this as a short position, you know, you would have took a small loss here, right? From 131 to 133, you would end up taking a small loss, but you would have got stopped out, right? So that stop out would have protected your gains. You just made a bunch of gains on these 3 past trades. You took a small loss here, not a big deal, right? Now, even if you actually probably wouldn't even have taken that trade in the first place, because yes, no indicator can be 100% all the time, right? But when you combine it with the other indicators we provide for additional confirmation, you can get pretty damn close, all right? So here you have a sell signal. However, your CC squeeze is bullish, right? The way the CC squeeze works is if you got strong, bright green candles going up, that's an uptrend, that's a bullish trend. If you get your CC swing with the green crossover and trend going up, again, bullish trend. So you're not going to take a bearish position in a bullish trend, right? Whereas here, where you had this sell signal, which was also confirmed by this sell signal, which we're going to go over in a second. Don't worry about not doing too much in-depth analysis or explanation on CCA squeeze or CC swing. But basically, you have, you know, a trend going down, light green candles going down, right? You have bearish trend, red crossover going down here. And then you get a sell signal. So here you got 4 confirmations that this is probably going to head lower. It's safe to take a short trade on this sell signal. That's a valid sell signal. This is not a valid sell signal because it's in a bullish trend going higher, right? Same deal with buy signals. Here you got a buy signal, right? Now you had the light red candles going higher, which means the bearish trend is weakening. Bright red candles means strong bearish trend. Light red candles going up, weakening bearish trend. Then here you had, you know, basically a flat CC swing. And then you got a nice green, strong crossover going to the upside. So here you have bullish, bullish, actually even from here, bullish. And now you got a valid buy signal, buy entry, anywhere in that range there. Okay, so this is how you kind of confirm your trades with using all 4 of these. I'm going to go into much more in-depth stuff here, but I don't want to make this video too long. I just basically wanted to get you guys to see what it is, what it does, how it works. You know, we got a whole bunch more resources for you to kind of learn this type of stuff. If you're a very, very new beginner, don't worry about it. You know, we got your back. We will walk you through step by step everything you need to know. I don't care if you've never seen a candle before in your life. This stuff is easy. It's not rocket science. We will get you through the whole process. For my guys out there who are already trading, I'm sure by now you already can see the value in what we got going on. And I'm sure you probably can't wait to get using it. So all you're going to do is we're going to DM you. We probably at this point already DM'd you a list of things to do. Your first thing is going to get TradingView access here. Your second thing is to join us in Discord. So we have your Discord username and you can join us there for any support questions or anything like that ongoing. You know, if you have any questions on using the software, tips or whatever, you can access us there. And then we also do a live training call. So basically, you know, completely free again. We'll set up a Zoom call. Everybody can join in on that Zoom call. Ask any questions that you have. I'm going to walk you through everything it is here to do. My goal here is to get as many people using this software as possible, especially those in our community, because this is very, 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 very powerful stuff. Okay. I'm telling you guys right now, this will change the game for you trading. I've been trading since I was about 16 years old, back in 2006. I've been doing this for a long time, and this is the game. I literally flipped $2,000 to $100,000 doing exactly this right here that you see now. And this no BS. You can see it all in our Discord. You can walk through the entire history of the trades all through the Discord channel. Just go to the profit section and you can scroll up and you'll see, you know, going from 2,000 to 8,000, 8,000, 20, and so on and so forth. You can see all that stuff there. Anybody can do it. It's not difficult. Reach out if you need any help. And I will see you guys later, man. You know, definitely, like I said, and also on Clubhouse, tap in if we got any rooms going in. You know, if you get any feedback or anything like that, if you catch me in a room, definitely drop in, give your feedback. you know, we love it, man. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Holla back.